Now listen, I'll be so honest with you, man. This is about to get all the Devil May Cry fans bugging out. You man are gonna be in my comments with pitchforks and flames and shit. But just listen, the only Devil May Cry game I played was the PS3 reboot. Bro, just relax, bro. Guys, just chill. I was like 12, bro. Come on, man. Let me plead my case at least. Yeah, I can't lie. I don't even know what to say. The guy just didn't play the other ones. Even though it's like one of the most hated games of all time, I can't lie, I enjoyed it. But after watching this series, it might just be what I needed to pick up the controller and play the OG games. I'll let you man know as soon as I get on that. It might be like 10 years or something. But hey, let's get into it now. So we start the episode off with these guys doing some Watch Dogs 2 heist into this bank or whatever. And I'll be real, you got these guys with all this tech here. Why are the guards from the 13th century? Why do they have this armor on? What are these guys gonna do when these guys back out a Golden Scar, a Desert Eagle, a bolt action sniper rifle, and some minis to go along with it? What are you gonna do with that spear to counteract that? But these crew of guys breaking in, I'ma call them the Money Heist crew. W show, go watch it. They deactivate the cameras and then plant bombs on the wall. And then boom! Bust right through the wall and pause. What did I say? This man has a whole Desert Eagle in his hand. What is this guy gonna do with this King Henry VIII armor? And look at him! He knows he's cooked. Bow, bow, bow. Knock them, let's push. And bro, look. These lot are actually getting a Call of Duty kill streak right now. It's kind of sad to see.
Nah, you know he did.
And them man all running for the loot. These lot are all putting the gold inside the bags. They're not wasting a second of it. I gotta respect it. As they're putting the money in, all we hear is,
what's up, guys?
and the voice starts walking towards the camera. We get a zoom in and bro, is that Bugs Bunny, my multiverse main? He's in Devil May Cry, I don't know why. And I don't know why he has drip as well. Why does he have a monocle and some clean ass suit? And them man are like,
what the fuck you doing here, nigga? Identify yourself, who the fuck are you?
Let's calm down here guys, there's no need for violence. And he started throwing shots at American people. I'm just gonna play what he said.
Americans, the most dependable of your species. Anything that doesn't fit your narrow understanding, you shoot, bomb, or burn without hesitation.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
That don't affect me. I'm a proud British citizen. And he's like, you niggas ain't got any drive. You man are out here stealing gold. I can get out on a lie day, I'm the biggest bunny. But you man decided to ignore the most important thing right in front of you. He breaks the glass and grabs the blade. And bro, who the fuck does this guy think he is? He thinks it's 2019 Fortnite when you grab the Infinity Blade. Bro, relax, it's not that deep. He done the whole animation and everything. This random guy pulls up, he's like, yo, listen bro, I want to make you into a rabbit stew. You can either come peacefully or I'ma pull this trigger right in your cranium. And then Bugs is just like,
am I glad to see you, Doug? I've been practicing all my moves all morning and wanted to show you.
Disconnected his neck off his head like some Bluetooth. Then man starts spraying with the ARs. And he starts deflecting the bullets. Why is this rabbit so clean? He dashes in. He starts deflecting this guy's bullets. He gets behind him and does him like Freezer. And then he starts going on a speech. He's like,
True justice and courage for all. Yeah, I'm just spitballing here. Bombs away.
this man is posted in the flames like Sephiroth. And I know he took this pic for IG. We see the fit, bro, relax. And he turns to the camera with the most devious grin of all time. I can't believe we've actually got evil Bugs Bunny before GTA 6. I've lived to see everything at this point. And then we cut to the big city. We see some woman walking her kid and she gets nudged and drops all of her shit. She's lucky because if this was the UK, she would have turned around and saw this. And actually picking up everything, the baby just disappears. But then the baby reappears. But I know you man saw that. You're not slick.
What is that?
Look! You can't have been trying to fool the audience with that because that most definitely did not fool me. And the mum realizes the baby is reaching out to the alleyway. She walks into the alleyway and then she feels something go behind her. And this is the face of someone who knows they're cooked. 2 people in a row that have known they're cooked in this video so far. And these flipping mobs pull up out of nowhere. Bro, are these hollows? Why did they got the flipping hollow mask on? And this woman's just pleading for her life. But the demon's just like,
there's no way out of this one. You're dead.
Hey, look!
The Three Stooges came out to play.
Now listen, first episode in and this Dante is already kind of clean, I won't lie. But I'll be honest, this is not my Dante. My Dante looks a bit like Dante DM. Actually, scratch that. My Dante looks a bit like Ryan Garcia, I won't even lie. These two look identical, Jesus. And he's coming in with that dual pistol action, spraying them. And then they try to hit him with a flank. First one gets weaved. Dante puts the gun in his mouth and empties the entire clip. Pulls up to the second one, gun right in the stomach, name 5 DDG songs. I can't even name one. And then the final boss hops in the battle. He sends in his little spikes, but Dante manages to get past them, jumps off the wall into the upside down gun position. And Dante's like,
Bye, have a great time.
bow! Perfect headshot right in the head.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
He goes to chat to the woman and then he starts saying, this the part where I normally say greetings, fine shit, but that doesn't really work. So I'm trying to think all the other ways I could possibly end up with your number on my phone. Oh, I've got an idea. Give me your number right now, I'm empty 15 clips in you. Somebody help, he's trying to young Philly me. But then after we cut to an emergency program from... Wait bro, what? What the fuck is BBS? That is not what I used to put on in the morning as distraction noise to hide my gooning sessions. I only know BBC. You know what I mean, bro, chill. And then she starts talking about how there's been recent sightings of demons. And nigga, is that Ryuk? I know that bad posture from anywhere. The world is going crazy because of all of these demon sightings. So of course, eventually, the entire US government has to get involved with their stupid board meetings. I swear down, in every show, these man be having board meetings or something. Look in Death Note, Donald Trump was out here meeting Ryuk for God knows why. And then this African nigga speaking and he's like, so it seems there has been some demon attacks. And also, I don't want no one coming for me saying, you can't do an African accent, that's racist. Bro, I'm from Africa myself, I'm Congolese. I got that Marjan Boo and Gotenks dance on deck. And obviously the white folk aren't believing him. Who let this black folk in our country talking about some demons? Go back to Africa, you...
Dr. Fisher is one of the foremost theoretical physicists in the world. I assure you he is serious.
My fault, Vice President. But you man, clock one thing. Notice how you said Vice President. And so when I saw that this guy here was the Vice President, I was thinking who could possibly be the actual president? And look. Oh yeah. That nigga's racist. He's definitely shot black people before. He's done collaborations with Tom Robb and he used to be a KKK member. Why does he have a cowboy hat as the president? And he's like, how can we be so sure that these are really demons in a real way? And I'll be honest, I'm not gonna go over all the law intensely. This is not fucking IGN. I will break it down for you, man. Pretty much, what this African nigga is saying is that all demons have very similar DNA to humans. They are pretty much humans that got teleported to another dimension in the earlier days, back when guys still eating bricks. And you see how we adapted to having hunchbacks and staring at our phone screens for like 15 hours a day? They adapted into demons and rabbits that are 6'7". They also figure out that the demons are essentially trying to break into the human realm, but most of the stronger demons can't get into the human realm. So right now all we got is bare level 1 crook demons, the guys who can't really do anything, the guys that I could probably be in a fight. And finally there's an amulet that Dante wears as a necklace on his chest, and that amulet is used to connect the two worlds together, which would allow every single demon to come into the human world. Finished. And listen, I skipped a lot, there's so much lore I'm not going over, but that's because I know you man's brain won't be able to handle it. You lot got the attention span of rats. You guys clearly might have a seizure if I go over 1 minute of talking about something that's not funny. And then we cut to this diner and Dante gets given his ice cream with a side of a phone number. And you see most guys will take that to their advantage. They get home, they message her, they wait 20 minutes before responding, you know, things of that nature. And Dante does what any straight man would do with that phone number. He begins to type. Oh yeah, he doesn't take it up the arse 100%. And you just see everyone's having a peaceful morning. You got Bro eating some big ass breakfast. God damn, this nigga eats like me. And then time slows down out of nowhere. Then we clock that there's an entire 4x4 truck slamming right into the diner. Dante don't waste no time. He grabs the old timer, flings him over the counter, and then he grabs a snow bunny and makes a break for the counter as well. Dante managed to protect all of them. And he's like, I can't lie you man, you got a cut. Then as he's about to leave as well, all we hear is
Leaving so soon. We have much to catch up on.
Virgil. I don't know how this skinny ass nigga threw a 5x5 truck, but hey, I'll be honest, I don't know that much about Virgil, but I've heard in every single game he's in, this guy is so clean. I didn't really get to the bit where he's introduced in the reboot game, but I just know he is tough, so don't get it twisted. And Dante thinks he got put in a genjutsu because Virgil was supposed to be 6 feet under, and Virgil's like, yeah, you're right. I am. Bow! But Dante weaves and then starts blicking him down. Do you man remember how I said earlier on that baby thought he was slick? Yep, it's the return of the baby. Yeah, that sounds a lot better in my head, I'll be real. And Dante starts spraying a demon, but it turns into a sperm cell and cuts into the ventilation system. And Dante starts spraying the whole floor beneath him to fall through the floor into the storage area. He searches around and then behind him, we got this man making a giant ass axe. But Dante weaves it and the demon's like, run me that chain right now. Dante weaves the rest of the attacks. Got this man hitting the air and the air only. Then he does a side flip and starts flicking him in his chest. Demon sends out another attack, but Dante jumps over and listen to this. This man is too gassed to be fighting this island the alien reject. I would be scared for my life. And I want you man to listen to this because Dante's voice actor is actually too good.
Dressing up as my dead brother, a little bit much. Personally, I would have stuck with being a creepy baby. It was working for you.
Ooh, whoever was in the booth and needs to get 10 million pounds in his account, I'll be real, that guy was cooking. Dante sends off bare shots and the demon weaves all of them. And I can't lie, the demon has some IQ to him. He makes Dante shoot what are these things called again? Fire extinguisher. And then Dante sees something coming out of the smoke. Psych! And then wait. Bro. Take a step back, brother. You are not Venom. I don't know what you think this is. You do not have that Venom energy. This just looks gay. And he's like, I told you I'm gonna take your chain. But then as he says that, the demon starts feeling bare resistance on his hands. And then Dante says, take whose chain?
Where's those
Gunbox him right in his jaw, sending him flying. He starts dissolving, and I swear down, this man looks like my genuine shit. He looks like that one blue alien from that film. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but bro, tell me the resemblance isn't uncanny. Dante's like, bro, I can't lie. Why do you want my chain so badly? I got this off AliExpress. But one sec, cue the Franklin Saint music. The shapeshifter says, I'm the one who's a shapeshifter. I've been through many forms, yet you know nothing about yourself. Oh, who is this guy feeling like Shakespeare? And this man is ready to do a Vegeta final explosion. Dante tried to click the trigger, but you realize he's out of ammo. As he's about to blow up, he just turned into a fucking bat and flies up out of there. And then, bro, I kid you not, the episode actually ends like this. And it's just Dante playing Dance Dance Revolution by himself. I'm telling you, this guy Dante is too random. And I'll be real, this is like my first time doing an episode review. So you man just let me know how I done in it. If you man are confused, trust me, I'm confused as well. I try to blend funny and give you man some context. It's a bit hard. But yeah, if you man want more Devil May Cry, I will definitely do it because this show, just on this first episode, I know I'm gonna enjoy it. But I hope you man enjoy the video though. If you want to, use a like and subscribe and do all that stuff. And in a bit.